Next up on WTV, an undefeated wrestler, this week's edition of My Life As, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, April 15th, and I'm Alyssa Murphy with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. A sophomore wrestler on campus has the chance to set a school record. WTV's Ryan Shapiro has the story.
Even though Mitchell is only a sophomore, this isn't his first time in regionals, as last year he was even able to make it to state.
It was a pretty cool experience because not a lot of freshmen get to go to state, especially in wrestling. And placing was an even better accomplishment, I feel like. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Even with as much experience as he has, Mitchell continues to try and learn something new every day.
I've pretty much been wrestling like the whole time since last season. The learning curve with this much experience obviously is not as big as it is when you first start, but it's just like little things that you can pick up on every day and just keep building on the little things.
Head wrestling coach Cody Bridwell shares what he believes to be Mitchell's inspiration to get to state.
He's constantly looking for tougher competition to develop himself. Placing fourth at state last year has only motivated him to do better this year. He's eyeing that state championship.
Mitchell will look to continue his winning streak on Friday at regionals. Reporting for WTV, I'm Ryan Shapiro.
Multiple Redhawks advanced to the UIL Regional Academics Meet. WTV's Kate Graham has more.
2 weeks ago, dozens of students competed in the District 9-5A academic meet at Centennial High School, with contests ranging from computer science to journalism to math. Students advanced to this regional competition by finishing in the top 3 of their event, or by being a part of their team that advanced. However, meet preparation wasn't the same this year.
Just getting ready for the meets this year were different. We couldn't really hold a bunch of in-person practice sessions like we normally do, so almost everything was virtual. I did have students come up to take practice tests, but in a very safe environment, socially distant, masked, all that. But at competition, we only had 16 people per room, so it was spread out over about 6 or 7 classrooms. Instead of coming and staying all day, they came for their event and then they left and came back for other events.
For Wingspan Editor-in-Chief Aaron Bomer, the advancement to regionals is exciting because he gets to continue to show his skills as a writer.
So I advanced in news writing, so basically that entails you getting a prompt and quotes and information about a news story, and then you put together a story in, I think it's 45 minutes. It's really cool. I'm really happy that I get this opportunity to advance and to just show my skills in writing in journalism.
The regional meet is at Rock Hill High School on Friday and Saturday, and the top 3 in each category advance to the state meet. Reporting for WTV, I'm Kate Graham.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of Junior Lieutenant Kelsey Madden.
Spring Show is one of our bigger events that we have towards the end of the year that basically recognizes all of our seniors that are going to be graduating. I'm also super excited because I get to choreograph one of the small group dances, and I'm just super excited to perform that with them during Spring Show and to just celebrate our seniors one last time.
WTV's TJ Krylowitz brings you a recap of multiple sports on today's Sports Minute.
The track and field area championship was yesterday, and after a great run at district, the Redhawks continued to keep their foot on the pedal. Of the 11 teams at area, the girls placed 9th and the boys placed 2nd, only losing to McKinney North. For the boys, Prince Ugo got 1st in discus, and Evan Stewart placed 1st in long jump, triple jump, and the 200 meters. Other Redhawks who qualified for regionals was Bryson Wyatt, who got 3rd in the 800 meters and 2nd in the 400 meters, and Connor Holstein, who got 4th in the high jump. The boys' relay team, which was yet to be beat, got 2nd to McKinney North in both the 4x200 and 4x400, and did not finish the 4x100. There were no first place finishes for the girls, but Corey Ross did end up getting second in the high jump, and the girls' relay teams placed fourth in all of their relay events, which qualified them for regionals as well. The track and field regionals will begin next Friday at 8 a.m. at Maverick Stadium in Arlington. The tennis team played in the district individual tournament this Tuesday with a couple of Redhawks moving on to regionals. Jan Pokel won third place in boys singles, moving him on, and Milia Dobson and Sanjeev Rayo got first place in mixed doubles. These three players keep their season alive and will play again next week in the pursuit for state. Softball played Wakeland on Tuesday and lost 11-1 with their record now being 0-16. The Lady Redhawks have 2 more games on the season, with their next being on Friday against Reedy. First pitch will be at 7:15 at Reedy. Baseball continued their dominance over District 9-5A as they beat Heritage 3-1 on Tuesday. The Redhawks are now 12-2, keeping their win streak alive, which is now at 8 games. The boys will now travel to Frisco High to play the Raccoons with first pitch at 7. The Wrestling Regional Championship started at 8 a.m. this morning, with 8 Redhawks currently fighting for a chance at state.
We're going to have some really tough teams there. Burleson, Centennial, they're amazingly tough. We'll see Colleyville Heritage, we'll see Midlothian. We'll have some really tough teams to compete against. It's going to be a 16-man bracket, and a lot of those brackets are going to be full. And so I have a great feeling about Mitchell and Michael and Stephanie, but also we have Seth Haynes. I think that'll make it to state. I have several other gentlemen along the way. Nihar Jala is wrestling out of his mind and doing really well. And we have DeLeon Freeman, who's wrestling well. And then, we got a sophomore girl, Mercedes Alvarez, who this is really her first year through wrestling, who's qualified for regionals. And she's a little starry-eyed at times, looking around because she's never seen anything like this. But all my wrestlers have the confidence that they know they have what it takes to compete. And so we'll just have to see where the chips fall.
One Redhawk in particular, Mitchell Bornak, has been undefeated this season for his weight class and is only a sophomore.
Mitchell last year had a couple tough losses. He ended up entering into districts with 3 losses last year. This year, he is undefeated. He was head and shoulders above the competition in district. He's constantly looking for tougher competition to develop himself. Placing 4th at state last year has only motivated him to do better this year. He's eyeing that state championship, and he's trying to get after it.
Regionals will take 2 days to complete and is being held at Memorial High School. Reporting for WTV, this is TJ Krolitz.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Attention AP students, if you registered and paid to take an AP exam, you will receive an email at least a week prior to your test date with specific exam details. Please make sure to check your email for exam details. If you have any questions, please contact Leslie Thompson at friscoisd.org. That is Leslie Thompson at friscoisd.org. That's it for today's daily update. This is Alyssa Murphy for Wingspan TV.